Welcome to Chem Classroom with Auntie Taiwo. So today we'll be doing something under the dilution principle, and this has to do with lower concentration of certain solutions when it's being diluted with especially water. So we'll be using this formula. We have the CO VO equals to the CD and the VD, and you can also do C1V1 equals to C2V2. Now the CO is the concentration of the original, or you say the initial concentration of the original solution, or the concentration of the initial, anyone you choose to use. Then the volume, the VO or V1 is the what? The volume of the initial or the original. Then the CD or the C2 is the final concentration or the concentration of the diluted solution. So concentration of the diluted solution. Then while the VD or the V2, as the case may be, depends on the one you actually intend to use. Okay, so that is the volume of the diluted solution. So now let's go to our question on the board. It says, what volume of the 2.5 mole per dm³ KOH will be diluted with water to obtain 250 cm³ of 2 mole per dm³? So now we are going to highlight. Here now we are looking for the initial volume, which is the V1. Here we are looking for V1. Okay, then they have given us the C1, which is the initial concentration, 2.5. Then C2 is 2.2 mole per dm³, while the V2 is the 250 cm³. Okay, so I'm going to use the C1V1 equals to C2V2. So I will make the V1 my subject of formula. So I'm going to do V1 equals to what? C2 over V2 divided by what? C1. So we are going to put our variables now. So my V1 is expected to be what? My V1, what is the C2 that was given in the question? I have what? 2 multiplied by the V2 is what? 250 cm³. 250 cm³ divided by C1 is what? 2.5. So in all, I'm expected to have what? 200 cm³ as my what? As my volume as my original volume or the initial volume of what? Of the solution. Okay, so we're going to the second one. We are still going to use C1V1. So here we have 2 questions to solve. We are being asked to solve for the new volume. Calculate the new volume of the solution, then the volume of the water added. Yes, when 50 cm³ of 0.25 mole per dm³ solution were added to 0.05 mole per dm³ solution by the addition of what? Water. So we'll do C1V1 equals to C2V2. So we are looking for the new volume, so we'll be looking for V2. So our V2 will be what? C1V1 divided by C2. So let's write out our parameters. My C1 is expected to be 0.25. My V1 is expected to be 50 cm³. Then my C2 is 0.05. So now let's input our variables. So my C1 is 0.25 multiplied by what? 50 divided by my C2 is what? 0.05. So in all, here I'm expected to have what? 250 cm cube. So this is the first aspect of the question. So going to the second aspect of the question now, we are to know the volume of the water added. So we are just going to subtract the first volume from the second volume. Yes, so we'll just do V2 minus V1. Yes, so and we are expected to have what? 250 minus 50. Yes, we have it here. So here I have what? 200 cm cube. So that is the solution for our question. So anytime you see something relating to dilution questions, new volume and all that, this is what you are expected to do. So when next we meet, we'll keep solving other practical questions that will help us. So please keep solving more examples in relation to what we have just done. Thank you for staying tuned to the channel. See you some other time.